So I sit next to a PM. My first initial thought, paycheck stealers.
Viewers don't want to hear this, right?
Oh.
Trying to do PM.
Okay, go ahead, introduce yourself.
My name is Murray. I'm a software engineer intern at Unity.
My name's Eric. I am Rena's coworker at Unity. I am a software developer on the AUI team.
I'm a DevOps engineer intern.
I'm Mark. I'm a software developer intern at Unity.
I'm Etienne. I'm a software developer intern at Unity. My name is Yatin. I'm a software developer on the Digital Twins team.
My name is Ryan, and I'm a data science intern in campaign evaluations team.
Hello, I'm Maggie. I'm a software developer in the package manager team.
So Murray, what is your experience working with PMs?
I don't really have any at all. I don't really know.
So my team, our PM doesn't really interfere with our work as much, show up in multiple meetings, but he generally stays hands off.
I did work with a PM in my last internship, but this internship, I'm like helping onboard a PM and working side by side with him.
Actually, I've worked with PMs before, and I actually have a meeting with a bunch of PMs to scope some projects Friday.
Well, right now there's a quarterly planning that's happening, and so right now there's a bit more interaction, but it's still like very disconnected.
So what is your impression of what PMs do then?
So I sit next to a PM. My first initial thought, paycheck stealers.
Bro, viewers don't want to hear this, right?
Oh.
Trying to do PM.
So why do you think they're paycheck stealers?
Because every time in your stand-up, everyone's like, oh, what do you guys do today? And then devs are like, oh, we did like this work and this work. Oh, we like pushed this, all that. And then PMs are like, I attended 2 meetings.
I think that they manage people and resources around products. Probably. It's like planning to get done by when and who to do that.
So you know there's a role called like program or project management.
Okay.
Do you think there's a difference between that and product management?
I honestly always confuse program management, product management, and project management, which apparently that's also one. I don't feel like I understand the difference between those roles.
My impression is that the PMs do all the jobs that the devs don't want to do.
Okay.
And they sit in meetings all day.
Honestly, I'm really impressed by the PM's sort of work ethic and the communication with it. It's a tough job to handle all the stakeholder inputs and all that. And it's something that like adds a dimension to like the tech job.
Yeah, so I agree with what you said. You can have, I think, the best technical team in the world, but if you don't have a good PM, you might not be able to achieve your deliverables. You need someone like very competent user stories. If you're very difficult, and I have a lot of respect for that reason.
Seems like you guys have like a pretty good understanding of what PMs do.
I want to be a PM at some point.
Well, I mean, I understand that like there's some aspect of like interviewing customers and like seeing what they want the product to be. Like, understanding like what users want. But like apart from that, I find the description of the product manager is kind of nebulous to me. Maybe it's just me that's uninformed.
Even when people ask me what do I do, I find it even hard to explain. So like I don't expect like other people to really even know what it does. It's a pretty ambiguous role.
Wait, what are you?
I'm a PM.
Which one? There's a product and a project.
1M.
What? Product or project?
Oh, product. I'm product. Ricky, you said you were interested in PM, so why? Why is that?
It's kind of something that I feel like I would enjoy, and also something that like being a PM would help me really improve my ability to communicate with stakeholders and to manage all these expectations and so on, which I know is something that I'd really want to get good at.
I feel like I would be interested in going to PM. Yeah. I like coding, but it's not my ultimate passion.
So why would you be interested in PM?
I don't know, it just sounds cool.
It's like another thing to maybe explore.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I heard like a really powerful combination is like a product-minded engineer. Ooh. So like an engineer, but who basically does the work of a PM because they're just like product focused. So like, you know, maybe that could be you.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess any advice for aspiring PMs, PM interns, or like future PMs that you might work with?
I feel like everybody at a certain point should do something technical. Yo, Eric.
Hi.
We already interviewed him. Bye.
I feel like PM should have some sort of technical background. When you tell someone what to do, you should know kind of what the task entails. That's my 2 cents. I mean, like, okay, so like they can be like, we need this done. They might not know
the scope of that or how long it takes. And of course, a developer can easily answer that maybe. But it's like that back and forth. If the guy was technical, he'd have a decent estimate. Never stop learning.
It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be doing like hands-on coding, but just kind of knowing like those technical terms and where they sort of fit in, like the whole piece of the work that you're doing, like that will definitely help you.
I hear that one of the biggest pain points for engineers is when PMs don't understand their timeline. So my number one piece of advice is be flexible with engineers because they're trying their best.
Cool.
Be cool.
Be flexible. That's about it.
Yeah.
Be nice to talk to.
Usually the good PMs have this middle like area where they're able to communicate and understand people who are really deep on the business side and people who are really deep on the engineering tech side.
The product manager should ideally like know the product in and out. I've heard my senior developer complain that like some product managers didn't know at all what to do with the product, and so like then the software developer works in butter. Like they just don't do anything meaningful.
Any word of advice to aspiring PMs or new PMs?
Yeah, of course. Get really good at scheduling meetings. You know, get really good at typing in Google Docs.
Okay. What
Get
about?
really good at presenting PowerPoints.
Okay. Any final words?
Shout out to Arena's YouTube channel. Just hit 200 subscribers.
Hey.
She's making it big. So you better subscribe now.
Yes.
Or else.
They're saying hashtag 1,000 before the summer.
Hashtag 1,000 before summer ends.
Yes.
Real.
Yes.